Imagine a future where we could harvest organs from animals and transplant into human beings, and they work perfectly fine. They prolong life, they improve quality of life. I'm happy to report this is not a fiction. This has already happened on January 25th, 2025, where a pig kidney was transplanted into a human being, Tim Andrews. He was the first recipient of xenotransplantation, a kidney from a pig, which so far has been reported to be working fine. This miracle was done in Mass General Hospital, United States, where a Japanese doctor, Dr. Kwai, was the first one to replace kidneys and took us near what was possibly a fiction a few years ago. Xenotransplantation has been on the horizon for quite some time, and there is a lot of research which is being done in this field. When one human gives kidney to another human being, that is called allotransplantation. We have belonged to same species. If a organ from a different species is transplanted into human, that is called xenotransplantation. As you recall, every time anybody has to go through any solid organ transplantation, there is a lot of testing, lot of matching needs to happen. Our body has a very robust immune system, and it can recognize self from non-self. Even when we are giving kidney from one human being to another, it has to match perfectly so that our immune system does not start attacking our human kidney. How a kidney from a pig could be transplanted into a human being and it is working fine. That is the mystery, that is the beauty, that is the scientific basis of this will be explored in this video. Normally, if you lose your kidney functions due to any reason, whether it's a diabetes, hypertension, stones, or whole host of problems, and your first line of treatment after you have reached stage 5 kidney disease is dialysis, whether it's a peritoneal dialysis or hemodialysis. Peritoneal dialysis could be done at home, but you have to be hooked up to the liquid pipes almost 24-hour basis. Hemodialysis, you have to go to the dialysis center at least 3 times a week, where you are hooked onto machine 4 to 5 hours. A lot of complications, side effects happen after dialysis. Your key start journey is you start accumulating the toxins, and every other day when you get cleared of those toxins, a lot of side effects happen, a lot of mental changes happen. Even there are a lot of studies, the dialysis itself puts people at higher risk to develop heart attack and stroke. Best solution when you have end-stage kidney disease is kidney transplant. Today in the United States, there are 90,000 people who are waiting for kidney transplant, and worldwide, they are in millions. If you have to have a kidney transplant, somebody has to die. That dead person must be a donor, must be in a good health before that kidney could be given to you. If there are 100 kidneys are being transplanted, 75% or more are coming from dead people. In 25% of the cases where a live donor is donating kidney to their loved ones, that is only 25%. There is a lot of fear, concern, even though we don't need both kidneys to live on. We could live perfectly fine with one kidney, but there is a lot of fear, concern. As United States, especially, and the Western world is aging, kidney disease becoming predominantly more prevalent, more common, we will be facing this issue more and more, where we will have more people who will be needing kidneys. We will not have that many donors available. We have improving acute care, chronic care, preventive care, accidents. Our vehicles are becoming safer. So in future, there will be less and less people who will be available for donation. Once you need kidney transplant, that time you need to be tested. What you are testing for is number one, you will be tested for your blood typing. If you have blood type A, you could only get kidney from a person who is blood type A. That also further restricts the availability of the donors. Second, you must match not only with the blood, your tissues should match. The way we match the tissues, there are antigens on our tissues, which we call HLAs, antigens. They must match. If they don't match, you will be rejected. Then you must be young enough, must be in a good health to take care of that kidney. You must have a significant life expectancy. Remember, it's coming from some other human. So a lot of people get rejected on their way. Then above all, you must have social support system and psychologically competencies so that you can accept, take care of this gift of life. The point here is a lot of people gets rejected and keep on waiting till the right match comes in. Now with CRISPR technology, where we could one time imagine the work of gods, where God created our genetic material, we could not tinker with it, we couldn't do anything. With the CRISPR technology, you need to imagine like a Word document. On this Word document, there are sequences. Just imagine your chromosome as a Word document, and which has different letters which are makeup of your genetic code. With this technology, you could go and identify what is wrong or what you want. And it has a scissor which could precisely cut those parts, meaning delete it and insert new words or new codes right in that place that will give you a altogether new genetic code. There is a lot of ethical concerns regarding whether you will be editing the germ cells, sperm egg of a male and a female. You're going to be start using CRISPR at that level, or you will be editing these further lines of different kind of cells and tissues. That is not the topic, but I want you to understand that technology is so simple. It's like editing a Word document. So with the CRISPR and the xenotransplantations, we have pigs whose germline we edit in a way that will things which will lead to hyperacute rejection of the organs. We replace them. The minor one which we so far cannot do, either we technologically or that we don't know what to do with them, we suppress them with technology and the medications. Just take a pause and understand how fascinating it is. We will be able to now have bioengineered animals which will provide us different organs. This xenotransplantation of kidney is relatively new, but in 2021, a big heart has been transplanted into a human heart. It has worked very well. So when you get this organs from different species, then you are given anti-rejection medications which suppress the function of the immune cells. Remember, our body has a very robust immune system which can understand from self versus non-self. We suppress those immune reactions with medication. There are two kinds of cells which are responsible for this process, self versus non-self. Those functions are carried by T cells. Those T cells, first we do is give the class of medications. They don't let those T cells to function. The reaction doesn't stop. Then we have class of medication, which goes, and if that reaction happens, it stops the proliferation of those cells which will attack the transplanted organ. Then other chemicals, which we call mTOR inhibitors, are used. So the combination of three classes of medications which are responsible for improving the life of the organ, they are used, and we are very well versed with those medications because of our human behavior and experience which we have for so many years. There are a lot of ethical concerns around xenotransplantation. First is animal welfare. We all have different opinions about that. Does animal have a rights or they don't have the rights? This is not for me to decide. The way I look at it is we eat animals every day, all our life, and I don't see that being a major problem. Second concern is interspecies diseases. A lot of diseases which are unique to these animals like pig could be transmitted to human. Then psychological concerns, general health concerns, and regulatory concerns. We must be prepared for a lot of things. Here we are tinkering with genetic code. We must be careful. We must be very prudent. There is a lot of commercial companies like United Therapeutics. They have a lot of work and studies which are going on in xenotransplantation. But the problem is real. If you talk to somebody as a physician, I have a first-hand experience. If you don't know certain things in your bones, then this topic may not be of any importance to you, but you are somebody or your family member waiting for organ transplant. And the way the kidney disease is getting worse, there are more and more people who will require more kidneys in the future. This is a major problem. Dialysis is not a cheap event. On an average in the United States, it costs $90,000. Imagine a life every third day you're hooked up to the machine. Your chemistry is changing on 24-hour basis. There is a significant concern. This technology can save life. It can be very, very cost effective if done ethically, prudently. And we have a very robust system of coordinating, organizing these research and development. I am very sure our system is stronger than any kind of personal fallouts which may happen out of this. There is a lot of work being done in bioprinting, where we will be able to print organs, use them in humans. There is also small portable, like a backpack. Those dialysis machines are in process of being studied properly and being put it into use. I have also seen a device as small as your pacemaker, which will be inserted, and that will work continuously. It will not require any machine. There are a lot of good things are happening in future for people with kidney disease. We must do everything to prevent getting chronic kidney disease. Habits which will prevent kidney disease: eat correctly, limit your salt, fruits and vegetables, limited meat, exercise, sleep, and stress management. These 8-9 recommendations will come every time you want to get better. I hope that this technology continue to improve. I plan to continue to follow Tim Andrews and his success. Let's all pray together that this technology improves and he has a good, beautiful life ahead of him. If you like this video, please do comment, like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in next video. Thank you very much for giving attention.